into viewers them out there and also we fans and followers them across Sierra Leone. Welcome to another edition of Tea Time. Today discussion is centered on the first discussion we will get at the constitutional reform and women's representation. Is Sierra Leone ready for inclusive politics? And the question I will be asked. For sake of this topic, we will get Honorable Mariama Zombo on the line for like can tell we in your submission we make in a parliament on Tuesday. We know say tomorrow then we'll continue with the debate for sake of the amendment of the constitution. But firstly, Lord, we welcome our guest. We get now the studio. In name na Fatmata B Turay, we are the executive director and founder for Falaba District Women's Network, and also now a recipient of the 50 most influential women in Sierra Leone. Good morning, Fatmata, and welcome to Tea Time.
Good morning. Nice to have you.
Thank you. We get another guest online. We get for link up shortly. So the program at Tea Time anyway. We dey go now for call Honorable Mama Zombe for like can lead you into the discussion for this morning. The program at Tea Time, and you say for the house will be part of this program by sending your comments from the social media outlets. You will get to live from your YouTube page, with Facebook, and with TikTok. Send your question and contribution, and make sure say you not attack personality, but go straight to the point. So we dey go now for get Honorable Mariama Zombo for like can tell we exactly waiting in submission at Parliament during the constitutional amendments debate recently will be happening at Parliament. Well, family, as I say earlier on, we try to get Honorable Mama Zombo on the line. Yes, we don't get her now. Good morning, Honorable, and welcome to Tea Time. Yeah, we see recently you make some submission where draw public attention during the amendment debate in Parliament. Fambulengo want for make you just take we through with regards to your contribution where you make exactly where you make for the representation of women then. Let's start up with Andy for then we go come on to the PR system because you know one strong MP in a parliament where they support the PR system. So take me through your submission where you make in a parliament recently during the debate on the amendment of the constitution.
Good morning again, and good morning to listeners. Then, I'm glad you wanna reach out to me for make we discuss the debate and the components that we get for two with the woman. Them. So, as you all know, it's now one of the most powerful debates in the parliament because for change the country in law, anything at the country in law, we really get for being very serious and think through everything we will do for the benefit of the people then. So as a female MP, I decide to say I will talk about the change where the country want for do for the participation of women them from politics inside the constitution, the 1991 constitution of Sierra Leone. It not clearly states that say women them for plenty for go inside parliament and their number for plenty. It not clear. It not encouraging them. So the government of Sierra Leone, led by President Bill, and even before President Bill, don't defect hard for make the law where they give more strength to women them for go parliament for make that law they come into fruition. And indeed, the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act 2012, where the president, you Timap Changa one for the first lady, citizens, civil society, woman groups, and Timap Changa one for. A name and clearly say woman there for their politics and then for their elected positions them. But now law we're encouraging, but in other side the constitution.
Okay.
So this aspect in other side for say at least a minimum of 30% women them for their elected positions and governance. So the country, the government don't look inside this again and talk say, make we put her inside the big law within the constitution. So that's what they do now. But you know, go just have to go change her. So now this started this so. So the government of Sierra Leone don't tower. Inside this amendment, they put an aid for say, provided that at least 30% of the party's nominees for national and local government elections shall be women. Now the change now no more. Inside section 5 of the Constitution 1991, Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, Act number 6 of 1991. Now the change now one day inside that section day, then they go add, say provided that at least 30% of the party's nominees for national and local government elections shall be women.
Okay.
So now me go yes, now me go defend. Because people then they will feel say enough for JD. So me grab and talk say this for JD because we the woman that we form more than half of the population of this country. So if we don't take so much space, we will take political space back. And we will be given the powers them where equal powers them we man they get because inside the constitution of Sierra Leone, the 1991 constitution, the rights are the inside section 15 and 27 and 12 for say all man gets equal opportunity, no discrimination, not for a day. So when they say all man, now woman and man will get equal rights and equal treatment and discrimination of for day. So if you don't clear inside the country in law, say we not for be discriminated, then we forget the chances then we man they forget equally.
So now this make you support strongly say the PR system they support women them where it look out somehow different 20 years so.
One, for now we get equal powers and equal participation. We for put in place system where for bring more women them inside politics.
Okay.
So the proportional representation system, now a preferred system, we go help with for bring more women there inside parliament. And at this time, at the controversy, what people they say, it's not necessary for them to get PR because even the first past the post system, they say they bring more women in parliament. And we disagree.
Okay.
Based on what we don't see in other countries, based on evidence that we have, based on evidence inside our own country, we don't try the PR system there inside this country. All the time we don't try, we will bring more women in the parliament. And the evidence still. In fact, 2023, the number of women then it shoots up nearly 3 times from previous years. So if we don't get evidence for say the PR system they help for bring more women in the parliament, what we for use other system in this country? And we government want to make more than half of the population get access. More than half of the population without women then be part of the political space. More than half of the population in this country where they don't trample on, they don't discriminate against for so long. More than half make them get voice. So if this PR system they help we to reach that level, why I support first past the post system? The PR system, you know, only they bring numbers. It bring confidence into parliament and into politics. It bring the interests of women them and picking them inside politics. more than ever, now more than ever. Where me, as a beneficiary of the proportional representation system, they talk in parliament. I don't go forget what talk to woman. Where me, as a beneficiary, a female MP, they team up for talking in parliament or do anything in parliament. I know they forget the beginning. I don't go forget about health issues. I don't go forget about the team them where they empower women them. I don't go forget about economic empowerment of women them. I must remind the man them. Because gender equality in a team way, that struggle for let we get them. We therefore they remind people them. If we know they're in that space for remind them, we don't go remind them. So the PR system, they help we for come together and do things them for benefit of the nation together.
Okay. So take me to now waiting Parliament really the debate on the Constitution and the amendment constitutional bill. Because a lot of Sierra Leone do not know waiting are some of the changes then where they are about to happen.
Thank you very much for that question, Dave. In fact, this morning, yeah, my constituents themselves, then they call me, then they ask me a lot of questions. Then plenty things not be clear to them, but we they still educate people then. So the amendments to the country in law, in basic law, with the constitution, the amendments, not plenty. Amendment are not plenty. The changes that we want to make, they're not plenty. One of the changes then, where they inside the bill that now the proposed changes them. The bill, yes, the first one. Now that one where they say the president, he can, he get rights for choose chief electoral commissioner, but he can forget a search and nomination committee. You can appoint a search and nomination committee, wait for join them for choose an electoral commissioner. Inside the constitution of Sierra Leone, 1991 constitution of Sierra Leone, they say now the president in consultation with other people then. And so no more put up. Okay. But inside the amendment, it says such a nomination committee. So this one, some people, some MP then say no. President no need for set up any such a nomination committee. Because it will just escalate the issue to a level where so then go let the argue for decide who that scope will be chief electoral commissioner. Some of we think say the president will get autonomy for choose electoral commissioner. The PR are the one electoral system all over the world. We don't increase consistently the number of women there inside parliament and inside councils there. Because the PR system, we use them for elections then for people that they can inside for parliament and also for council. So if this don't happen consistently all over the world, that is tied with it in practice, PR, we not see any reason why we self not go copy. Because we country committed, government committed, to get more women them into politics. To get more women them into governance. To get quality women them, not just women. We want for quality women that will go represent their constituency them, they represent their communities them. And inside PR, when people they go and talk to you, they vote for person, and pick and they pick up. It's not true. It's misleading.
Okay.
Proportional representation system, then they vote. People then they vote. A representation depends on the proportion of votes from any area. Vote. But also, you can design a different way them, where they encourage each district, for example, or each constituency, for produce women there. We medical law, the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act 2022, and the electoral laws them, Public Election Act, PPRC, all they say, now we get at least 30% of women there in an elective position there. So that is already prescribed. So it is part of the PR now. We don't include that one day now. In 2023, all political parties were instructed by law. But say if when they present to we any list of PR now, the list they end now EPSL in hand or the commission were responsible for election any side. It's even responsible. Now list the political parties that they kill it. So then they tell you say that list in forget woman.
Okay. And I'm also mad the list forget.
It depends on the proportion of system where the electoral body they allocate the political parties and they allocate that district. Okay. It depends on the states.
Okay,
so in the case of
yeah, go ahead, man.
In the case of 2023, let's talk for the district region.
Okay.
They allocate 7 seats. But because the law, the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act 2022 and the electoral laws and don't talk say, out of the number of seats there, we they will allocate 30%, at least 30% of their seats they will go to women. So when they give us 30 seats that Pujehun, they decide saying that 2 seats for women, that's approximately 30%. So that 2 seats they we the woman they be the fed for, which make life easier for everybody. Because if we don't know say that 2 seats will be fed for, we will copy woman there. Now we go get for fed for that seat. We all then go vote we in, but you know say that 2 seats there. You know, so Friday and day, now 5 seats they allocated to the district. So you check the maths number now. If you get 5 seats, 30% minimum.
Yeah, at least 2 seats for woman.
So you see, it make woman and they get serious for campaign politics. Because you know, say, this is not they go fed someone for Nazi. Once they don't allocate seats for women, this are the chance. It build confidence. Me, Honorable Zombo, I began hope when they passed the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act 2022. From that point, I can hope. I say, well, this and no say, but say they must encourage women for come on board. Women they get chance to win. So for that, they whatever, you know, position and sport, you know, I support the PR with a prescribed letter. Because I know say no matter what, if we all defend with the woman and with the man, I must get chance. But first past the whole system, you know the hope safe, you know, man.
Honorable, as the debate be dey go on, make I hold you there. May I ask you this question? We get women at parliament the way they are against the PR system. Say the PR system no dey allow more women than for the into parliament. So what you get for say about that statement there? Where other female parliamentarians they against the PR system. Say there is no way where the PR system they favor women them.
Yeah. They women and they will say they don't want to. And most of the women they will talk that way. Now women they will say then go through the first past the post system and they win. So they prefer them. But when they talk, no members say we don't talk for ourselves no more. So before they talk for ourselves and for other people them. Other women them, other disadvantaged women them, other women they will not get the capacity, as we know, for that day financially, because we know say that because they will get more money, some of them, past their company there. Because if you don't have happy now in this country under first past the system, that now you will get or give people them. Politics is monetized to a level that they're not even look the quality of person where they go that elective position. They just look at what you for spend on them. So if you get more, we'll go spend, you will get a seat. The woman will not get, where they struggle, but it is still the interest of the community, it is still the interest of the constituency. You don't get a chance because you don't get time. So now, so you go camp, and you go camp, it's all your money, you're not able to do nothing for the people there. You're not able to guide them, you're not able to go there and see yourself, you're not able for represent themselves. Because that key work we get in parliament, for example. Mm-hmm. We get representation work, we get make law, and we do oversight for see what team government they put in them, they use them properly for development. Now, if you work that day, not to forgo build school, not to forgo build hospital, if any MP go in a build school, in a build hospital, in a build market, then your personal easy.
Okay. So, Honorable, another proposal where you make in Parliament during the submission, you talk about reserved seats for women in Parliament. How you feel say that they go work in a salon?
Well, all I want in a law no more. If they able for make law, where they say, for example, we get 42 seats or we get 56 who don't allocate just for women. If that one then a part of the law, safe seats. If one woman come out parliament or say he die as Tapulai, or they take her for being minister, or he resign, that 6 day, that woman is still up. You know, this good for man. Yes. Once they don't say this number of 6 days, they day for woman, then that 6 day always will be occupied. Then 6 days they will be occupied by woman. Then what's it happening? So we critics said they say the PR system don't reduce the number of women the way we lost my late sister, Ella, a man filling space the parliament. Okay. It cannot be go down well with we. But all them saying that once rules and they laws and they will say if woman inside the PR system they pass the parliament, the woman for filling space. Now so they go write the list. They will make sure say the alternate list will get woman first, second, for example. So if anything happens to anybody in that district, they lost a seat when a woman back in the camp. So now so they will design them. Okay. PR in a system will be able for designer in such a way that it benefits woman them deliberately on a set her up so. Okay. So it just depends on the line and how we want for runner. But the basic principle not for loss.
Okay.
So now when the Kono MP die, the other sister, the woman come, we'll be happy. The woman don't take in place. Okay. But we don't lose one woman. We don't lose one woman there. So that make the advocate with the advocate for services for woman there. So if we agree, if it happens so it go inside the constitution, then that's so we will decide. Yeah.
Okay, another thing again was while you tell Sarah Leone and them, the amendment bill debate will continue tomorrow. In case them pass this bill, so what's the difference we go make now the ordinary citizens their life? A way them go able for see all Sarah Leone are able for see say indeed we don't get a review of the constitution now. Waiting we've been saying and indeed so how them go see them?
Okay. This whole thing what they do into we self normal with the fed for stability in this country. And stability in this country and politics will come when we continuously use the PR system. Why are they saying so? The PR system, they bring peace. They bring peace.
How will they bring peace?
Like, you see that by election, the way they happen in this country. But who said they did that? Fet, anytime we one person, when they get for go do one by election, people they go and that step after election they don't. Because the confusion. So we don't want by election, because by election, always they bring violence. Most times, that not say always.
Okay.
Number two, Number two, even after the by election, if you do PR, we don't need by election.
Okay.
As one person won up parliament, then they go back to the list, they go take Kosi, they bring a camp. Safu one.
Okay.
Safu one.
Okay.
When we lost with colleagues, we don't lost 7 colleagues in parliament from Oka 2023. Before now, MP said in, not to Paramount Chief said 4.
Okay.
MP said. They replaced themselves with one another parliament. We don't know nothing.
Okay.
Safu one. Yes. Safu one.
Yeah, Honorable. Lastly, you also advocated for we get a gender inclusive language in the Constitution. Why you think say that's important?
You see, we views them. They can be influenced by what they read, what they see. Anytime when you say he, or him, you don't think this is just a male-dominated system. When they begin call she, then you go not say, at least we important as woman. Even though it clear that the Constitution say he referred to he or she. But with the way we go with empowerment now, we want for say we are named. We must be named.
Okay.
People that they argue say, even the Bible and the Quran are he. But the law, now woman no. Look symbol no more for justice. A woman. Law na woman. So we don't say let them put he, they replace her with she. But now we get he or she. To be clear. Okay. That don't go make the book hide it.
Okay. So you
feel the mindset.
Okay.
Let's think about women.
Okay.
Let's think women. Let's think gender equality.
So in your submission, you feel say Sierra Leone really ready for inclusive politics? In his submission.
I'm not gonna say we're not ready. Because deep down, let me tell you, even the women there, where they make like I say, they support the PR. Quietly, when they talk to our sisters there, now political threats and intimidation, they make some of our sisters and they talk, say, we don't want this, we don't want that. They want her. But there are a few powerful people who don't want her, where they control them. Okay. And, you know, a cut across, even the men, where they refuse to accept a PR is a better choice.
Okay.
They are under the influence of some powers then, where they make, when for their own selfish reason.
Okay.
Then they say they don't want PR. Yes, people thrive on violence. People thrive on certain things then, where first past the whole system, they encourage.
So if you say Salo ready for inclusive politics?
I think so. That a lack of understanding of the system.
Okay.
That a lack of understanding. And that make some of we talk. But educate people then. We go through a PR system. And let's see how we go. If you do aware with the political parties that guided, may they get clear guidelines, may they get regulations. If they get all that one day and do a fine, when you do the PR fine, you enjoy it. But if you don't do a fine, you don't feel sad about it.
Okay.
And 2023, yes, 2023. So the parties that we do up, if you compare how they do up, it is a different thing.
Okay.
Who will be there? Yes, the political party they need for actually get the knowledge and then for put guidelines together, wait for help for guide the process. We've all for come on the table and talk about how we for do this with your PR. Because countries they vary. on how they do their PR. So if we actually come together and talk about how we should do as political parties there.
So you want to make any predictions with regards to tomorrow final debate where we get to the amendments? You get any prediction for make?
Since we will get this done, we will get this bill approved. I mean, we will get it as a law. We will still continue the debate, and hopefully we will get for vote. So I feel we will succeed. We want the good thing there inside the bill, we will succeed, and the bill will pass.
Okay, so thank you very much, Honorable, for where you take your time. We want to see you again after the bill go don pass, if you go pass, or whatever happens after tomorrow. We want to see you back and let you guys explain, because you don't make key points the way woman they need for know. And some Sierra Leonean self not even get the whole knowledge about this amendment debates where they go on. So we hope for host you again. We want to congratulate you as you be one of the recipients for the 50 most influential award. We will host you again for like you can talk about the award and the journey and how what you do for make you able for win the award. Yeah, thank you very much for waiting your time. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
So family, welcome back. We just be dey talk to Honorable Mariama Zombo. We now the MP for Pujehun district. And they talk about why he support the PR system and why it good for women there as well. So we dey come to we studio guest now. You don't he really don't patient with we. We want for say you get all the time by yourself now. So Fatmata B Turay, now the executive director and founder for the Falaba District Women's Network, and also now a recipient for the 50 most influential women. So you see all the titles the way this woman gets. So they can't take me through a journey. Firstly, as the executive director and founder for the Falaba District Women's Network. So why the network? Take me through why you decide for getting a network.
Good morning.
Good morning again.
Thank you so much for having me today.
You're welcome.
As the name implies, Fatmata B Turay, now household name,
Yeah.
both Kwenadugu and Falaba. We've been doing the work as activists for the past 20 years now.
Okay.
And by then we did together with Kwenadugu district. And so when they divide the district and establish Falaba district, we thought and fit as indigene of that district, say, we for go and develop the district.
Okay.
And given that that district, say, like a deprived communities and put together with lack of so many social amenities and infrastructures. So we decide to go back and support with district. And we talk to other women there. We now born of Falaba district for letting we support the initiative and which they do. And so we get groups of women then we come together and form the Falaba district women's network. We formed the network in 2018 as a group, and in 2019 we registered them as a CBO, a community-based organization. And in 2020 we registered as a national non-governmental organization.
Okay.
Since that period to now, we attract so many opportunities and we attract so many donors. One big donor will be attracting the European Union, and we first donor partner and we come to we and we work on the strengthening of women and persons with disability in service delivery from that district. Because we thought and fit say we not get money, but the council where they in charge of development, we need for pay close attention to them. For let them go for include women and person with disability in their development strides. Because we know say now some of the marginalized group and they in the communities. And so all the support capacity building was directed in that area follow we monitor the services. And since that point on, now we still dey continue for monitor services, and also they bring other women and can on board for learning say, because it not go be we all the time. If they real voice all the time say, oh, we dey at the back of council and say, maybe this person he hates this person. But if they hear different voices from different quarters, different angle, you know, then we talk serious. These people they really in line of what we do. And Falaba District Women's Network, we major in Falaba CC, we empower women and girl people. And we use different approach for the CC. We aim for reach that aim. And we get we donors them, and we get partners, and we don't try a lot for building capacity. I talk about European Union way that they first give grant and work with IRC, International Rescue Committee, then follow up last year in July, and then say we aim for building capacity, and they aim for make we implement different projects. One project was the adolescent girls empowerment and protection projects. Will be able for work with 250 girl picking and we give them knowledge on sexual reproductive health and rights. We provide for them basic school materials. We support the out of school girls in technical vocational, because we want them to be financially empowered. And so we train in that area different skills, you know, in tailoring, in nursery, in catering, all that stuff. Then you go interest for no say. You go to them communities now, you will see them picking and they where they don't establish their own small business, and they will live a very good life. We also support the one in the good school for CC. They're able for go to tertiary institutions. We get up to 20 of them picking and they right now we don't go to tertiary institutions. We because of intervention, we will get some picking and we know that partly as you begin reach 15, 16, and begin telling you say, oh, this you finally gonna lose. Oh, bless God now we get yes. So so it better now because we get the
skills.
The prohibition of
child marriage. Yeah.
So that's also the helpful guide, but really easy. And so we intervention actually creates some amount of change. We also get organizations like AFC Foundation. We also build the capacity of our staff, because if you ever say we'll find a way the capacity of staff,
exactly.
Where they know but waiting the talk and they know some of the things they're willing for in order for let them look for don't find. And so we also been get tropical biology association. We also train with them based in Kenya. They train with on how for markets with organization. How for communicate with success. Because even like where would they Falaba, I believe saying now some of the things that would they do where would they communicate online or where people in the sea now it make we reach this point where they say, okay, let we award the director of Falaba District Women's Network. And so also we get that package from them particular people in there. And we also get Irish winner now we biggest donor presently. Where they support we and then support IRC, we support we. And now we do work in the consortium with Defense for Children's International, then Falaba Women, and also we get Women Against Violence and Exploitation within the city. So
like in partner with other women.
Yes, we get different organizations, even not a woman organization, but the partner with different organizations.
Depend on the project.
But we more key on women and girls, and so we go in more for that. But even as that, we also the support the mandate, because I know while I get back to me say, oh, when I talk about woman, waiting I do for man, we get with me.
Now what to concern about now women? You don't see around there.
Yes,
you don't watch all the pictures. You don't see.
But for we also know see if we left out the man in our body, and so we work with the man.
If we left out some man them, Some, because not all they support you now.
no, we need for bring the one that if you want the support, we need for make sure say dem know say dem for support we. Because let we take this scenario. Yeah, you dey talk say me I no want let me work. I no want let be doctor. I no want let be lawyer. I no want this. But when you get belle, you go na hospital. You no want let male doctors dem see am. So tell me who's woman doctor wey you no want let land wey go see you patient.
No go see patients, especially when you say
you understand.
So then challenges
Yeah,
dey una
so-
still dey get them challenges and dey na the regions.
Of course, na dem communities you go get am. Some I go say, Emi, I no wan let me wife go na meeting o.
Really?
In fact, you go
No,
na
in terms of delivery, say the man doctor not deliver me.
yes, that's a clear. Most women they shy away for going to hospital because they don't want for let man see them, other man see the nakedness.
Yeah.
Yes, they don't want for let other man see the nakedness. Pass way come to the extreme. Now they go say, oh, anyway, this let man come out. But they actually believe say, and even with that, not to all women. So they say, I say, this is not picking us. Picking us mean I don't reach this stage. Why picking us will see me? So it actually challenging. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Another thing we also dey talk to man there. Now let them not look at woman and say me wife. You understand? Because na the perception and the when you talk, me wife na me go sit down, me wife and na me go left me wife sit down, me go cook, me brook, me sweep, me take care of pikin. But you go want for let them do am for your pikin. You go want for let your sister get peace now in marriage. You go want for let mama get peace. You know, one less single and daughter. So wetin you want for like happen to your pikin, your mama, your sister, your auntie. Now also if for wish then kind same thing and dey for happen to you wife, yeah. So all them things and they with the brand come up today. And also they tell them say for cook, for clean, for take care of us. Then they not to woman in local. Now a life skill where everybody forgets. As man, as woman. If was for cook, if was for brook, if was for sweep, these are basic things the way if was let's imagine you go out, you travel out, where you wife know the you auntie know the mama know the would I expect for cook for you? Would I expect for book for you? Would I expect for clean for you? You see, so some of them things then we get an approach where we use the manual way engaging men on accountable practices and also engaging men on engaging adolescent boys on accountable practices. So we get sessions that we will also talk with man, men, and boy beginning. We also use another approach, we know the SASA approach.
So wetin that mean?
Start awareness support action approach. And the talk the cut across all the other components. It will bring together the man, the woman, the picking them for let them sit down and talk. We can also call us intergenerational dialogue. Where they sit down, let them talk. But things them, where they unbox them and how they go find possible means for solving. So these now are some of the things that we do. Of course, we do more on positive parenting because we believe say as parents, if we know, because we find out say waiting make mostly we get picking away the wayward now because of a lack of positive parenting.
Yeah.
And
So what
the-
you be an approach then?
we do a lot of community engagements, lot of radio discussions. We get safe spaces for girl picking and woman then.
Okay.
We do a lot of capacity building and so on
So,
and so forth.
Yeah, so you don't talk about the challenges of often as success story. So now look in all of this way they do for women, then there are still challenges.
Of course.
So isn't that the challenges in the woman?
The challenges, with mindset
Okay.
and with orientation. Before this time, we don't talk say, woman not for be this, woman not for do this, woman. And so, in order for like you pull their person there from that point, for bring come to this present stage already, you need a lot of different approaches, just like the approaches that were mentioned. You need a lot for do for like if for bring that person they can on board. Yeah. So in a process. Yeah. We believe say there are changes now it not been be like the past, because in the past for let even see woman sit on a meeting or talk on a meeting been very challenging. But now we get woman the way they talk on a meeting, yes. Now with the Jury Act, woman they said they push, we get woman councillors. It's rather unfortunate, even with the PR, we not get a female MP in the Falaba district here. So it's a very unfortunate situation for me.
They don't see what ask you just not say now you don't carry out with the politics. So
oh yes, because that now a big challenge.
Yeah.
You know, when we talk about development, we
it's
not
very
shy away from
serious
politics.
challenge. Yeah.
We're not for shy away from politics because we also want women from Falaba, we go in at the well of parliament, and we will contribute, say, oh, me people in this and this, like wait till we put together. So
Yeah, because
for
all
influence
of this,
policies, in all of this, we'll get somebody, he can take them up in parliament.
Yes, exactly.
These are some of the successes we Falaba women know to do, but these are the challenges also. And so we need X, Y, and Z. Yeah.
Okay.
So we need that thing in this. So it's a rather unfortunate thing for we. Though we can get councillors, we will get 5 councillors and council.
Yeah, so now want NP when a woman for Falaba.
Yes.
So now look at your experience. What do you feel say empowerment look like? Not look beyond the speeches and the workshop.
Well, for me, empowerment na a bigger term. Yeah. Empowerment for women na it means when you for take decision on you, you are well informed, and it contributes greatly to the development of your home, because now they first now the center stage you start from your home, then your your family, then your community, then you spread out. Yeah. Now when you well informed, and using that information is way for make a better decision. We will for take you to this. Even with if you get money but you know well informed, you know if for take decision, you are not empowered. You are still under you don't get any power. You are still influenced by some other person. But if you financially empowered, also you get some amount of your education, the social, all come together, then you talk say yes, this person you don't reach certain big.
Okay, now look at we get a lot of rural women then where they struggle for access, money, education, land, and for even get business money for startup business. Wetin are some of the solutions the way you don dey work with over the years since 2018 when una start this organization?
Yeah, so we get we start with village savings and loans, because we believe say the village savings and loan as groups na a very community driven projects, and the we not get much for do with finances, but as community people they can able for come together in their own locality and start for save. You know, most times we know they even train with pikin they have for save. So if you get your pikin, even if you get a loan 20 loans, tell a land for saving a 2 loans. So straight away you don't build that culture of saving. And so now that culture of saving with the institutes in the woman them district, for let them start for save, and let them also start for put money for social things the way they want for do. And so their money then they can use them for do different things. And we use them for support the host, they can use them for support and picking education. And we don't provide training, because you know go able for go save, and you want for go into business, you know get the capacity. So we don't train them. We train the woman on business management, financial management. We train them on leadership. We train them on boko other things. Yeah. We also raise the awareness on the gender laws they will get. Yeah. So if you talk about land, and we now get the Land Right Act, we also get the Land Commission. So the woman then during the sessions then we came for talk on various topics then. And then say we be able for aware and well informed that if I want land, I need for do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And now if you want to buy land, you know, we just put Mr. and Mrs. So. You will put me name and name for sure saying and in letter. So all the information in the way we feel in our empowerment for them, we dey give them.
Yeah,
And also they provide for them grants, small grants in terms of money or skill and business the way they want for set up. So through the funding what they get from Irish Shade, we do that for the woman in Falaba. Yeah?
Okay, so
And
now
also we get a safe space we established in 5 communities. When we talk about safe space, it means inside woman like this studio is safe for woman because you can come, you talk about the initiative, you talk about what you want to do, and you get the space. Nobody know they harass you. And so in those communities, we also get safe spaces for women there, for let them talk, waiting the money then, let them provide solutions among themselves. Say, me today na this the money, na this the money.
so how like you at the end of the day we don't voice them
Yes.
opinion they have.
Yes. So we get sessions the way like for the girl people we get sessions who they take them through using a national life skill curriculum. Yeah.
Okay.
Where would they take them the sessions, they get side they can talk say, oh for we what make we did go into all this now because my mama no dey provide for me, my mama dey reach a certain stage, yabo per me, this, my mama dey holla per me, na make I no dey confide in her, and so on and so forth. The woman themselves during the meeting we get discussion series for them. And during the point we will talk say, we man dey no dey gree for law we sell. We man dey no dey gree for law we associate with other people. We man dey no dey gree for law we do X, Y, Z. And so all them things they will get out. And remember, say I tell you, say we get engagement with the man there also.
Yeah.
And so they reach a point where they bring them come together interface period, where we get the man them and we get the woman them. Yeah.
Okay.
We bring them come together.
So
yes.
Yeah, so law come off Falaba, na law can fit on. You don't tell only na Falaba, law can fit on now.
Yeah.
So law look at Fatmata winning the award. What in this mean?
Oh my God.
As the most among the most 50 most influential women in a saloon. What it mean for you and you man in a Falaba?
Oh my God.
The day when they announce, when they call your name, say Fatmata B Turay.
Yes.
One of the recipients of the 50 most influential women in Sierra Leone. I be Tarek.
In fact, let me be honest with you. When they shortlist me among the 100 people,
Yeah.
and I share, I say, oh my God, even if you don't win, we know say you don't climb another step.
Yeah.
Yeah. So me woman they feel so good. In fact, not the woman they also, but the man they also feel so good. I mean, I go sit on the talk say, I really get the support of the man there. Yeah. Because something will happen some Monday and in the evening they complain, hey man, that matter this they happen. So I get the support from the man there. So the man them is so happy, the woman they happy, everybody happy. And so when the final list come out say, are they among? Oh my God, I feel so honored. I feel so good. I feel so, I don't know. And words not the way to express my happiness about that. It shows that we they do more. It shows that what do they do? People they recognize them. And it shows that yes, we need to do more for the people of Falaba. And we did at the right track of what they do. So we for continue then kind trajectory they need. And so we so much happy. Not only me happy, but the woman in Falaba so much happy. It's rather unfortunate they're all not going for join me for camp for the award on the 15th.
Yes.
But we get people we already in fact they not already stand by, they not even bring them close the camp for
really?
Yes. For sure how happy
yeah.
yes they are, and also how much they appreciate the organizers you know.
Is this your first time?
Yeah, no, I don't receive so many awards.
No, this particular one.
These 50 most influential women. This is my first time. I don't receive so many awards from, is it African Vision? Is it, I don't know. But in fact, I don't even know them. Then don't they give me award, even the organization award for let me say for the past 3 years. In fact, the
Okay.
first 2 years I not ever attend, but then we make sure say after the program they will call me. Yeah, award here, Madam Fatmata, I
Yeah,
can't take the award here. So I so much appreciate them people. And Women's Forum also don't give me award, but
Okay.
that's also I'm part of Women's Forum as the vice president too for Women's Forum. Even Wadi Falaba, it shows that are they part of the national development.
Yeah.
So I so much pleased for do more for me people, not
Yeah.
only for Falaba but also for the country. I so much happy.
So you don't be you don't be a most influential woman or something.
Yeah.
So what you go do differently?
Just like I say, I will continue for work with me woman in the girl picking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I know say when I get for take the back seats, the girl picking them, now then go for step. And so
Okay.
I they place more premium on the girl picking, the adolescent girls. Then I may now me how I can call and say now me heart beats. Yeah. So if I can just say, hey, no, not touch them picking and do Madam Fatmata and picking them.
Mm.
Yeah. So I will continue for do more. And
Okay.
I also will network with other people and just like when you don't get me today. This is my first time for I interact with on a platform.
Okay.
And I know say on a platform they go far and wide and also get for ads to new space for social sales
And
for
we get
market
a
we
newspaper, so it don't take 10 years.
fine. You see?
This online TV is 4 months old. We start in March. So now 4 months old.
So we build a network, a partnership wherein some of the activities where they come up, we share with una aim for market we far and wide because we know they are Falaba. But with una your networking, we and our own partnership can also add to it. And also this also will be a platform for we for network with other women then we they part of the 50 most influential women.
Yeah.
Yes, for
We don't
also
get
network.
about 3. You
Yeah.
don't make 4.
Yeah.
So tomorrow again we get until we don't interview all 50 of now.
Yeah.
So we get forget the online.
Yes. So
Hopefully.
yeah. So I believe say the networking and partnership also we also will do more on that. Follow we get more and more people that will support the initiative there. Because actually Falaba district now a very deprived from a district. We need more and more for women in girl picking. We lack of so many things there. And even for information for which the farthest communities is very challenging. And so we now just little resources we get now where we cover it not that much. Though we dey work na Falaba district, but outside we dey do most of the activities there. You know, they aim for reach out to some deprived communities like Kulos Aldo. Every time I post, people from Kulos Aldo go say, "Oh, Madam Fatmata, we there, Barawa Wole themselves will say we there." You know, so the demand so high, and we not get much resources. But happy also for register with you. Say yesterday we signed a contract with Women's Forum, where you and women the support for the Spotlight Initiative. We will also go for work with Women and other organizations for tap violence against women and girls. And so we also will work with communities that we also deprive. One of the communities, Nanea, Nea Children, where people like say Kubola. You understand? When you talk about Kubola, people become scared.
So now looking all of this way you do, wetin are the contribution of the traditional leaders then?
For the traditional leaders, then they provide the moral support. Yeah, because the moral support count in interventions. If you not get the support from the traditional leaders, you're not going to be welcome for even start for any communities. But as we stand as Falaba women, we don't get any reservation with any of the paramount chiefs, any of the section chiefs. In fact, they're welcome at any time. Yeah,
So
and then they listen to the calls.
In terms of empowerment, what can be their role?
Well, we can talk with them for support and make them small bylaws. Then we get the national laws. We 9 govern all. But for learn something over time, then go talk say, if you beat a woman or you not can save, now this you go bring, now this fine you go do.
Okay.
Yeah. Although we get the Domestic Violence Act where they talk say, let's be realistic. The woman don't born 5 to 6 people for this man. One slap no go make that woman take her care and go to police. But the paramount chief then go dey na corner where they go talk say, let we make bylaws for put a stop to their afafna. Yeah. So you know go sell today. The paramount chief then go dey where they go handle that.
And then part of the country then the bylaws they look over.
Yes, because the chief dey and he gets in elders council where they monitor the process.
Yeah. So how they can handle the issue about child marriage, or teenage pregnancy?
Child marriage gets a law. They get a law, and so for them they can just say, "Una care and go before the law." Yeah. And they also they talk, because during the meetings then we also can tell them for them talk say some of these laws and then are in existence and they need for work with them. Yeah. So we get their support. And even we don't do 2 or 3 complaints and we don't come up from paramount chief themselves. Say, oh, we get this issue of sexual penetration, we get this issue of rape. When the paramount chief themselves the complaint, but let you see how far they don't go for support to initiative them.
You feel say all women then they get that kind of opportunity they we able for make them participate in decision making and also national level.
Yes, before this time we not be laws there and the awareness also not be there. And so we not been get much. But now with the laws, we get the GUE, which is over 30%.
So like we get more participation.
Yes. And so you get certain structures there will say the demands, these structures there, they need women. And the Land Rights Act, they talk about women for the represented. You see, according to the law say women for the you understand? Not only the, when you talk about the chiefdom council, now the Mami Queen and they represent the woman. And so we push also say, let it not be only Mami Queen and the chiefdom council, but let we also get a 30% representation at the council.
Okay, so if you get opportunity for advise government on policies for rural women, what do you go tell government?
If I get a one-on-one talk with government, I would tell her to let them put more and more on rural women, because they constitute the larger portion. You understand? The rural women they go pass the urban women. And so they also they play key role in their own respective. And so therefore we need for empowering. They need for know about certain things where they happen. And so we will follow up with the honorable already talk. And these are some of the things that we follow the talk after the 2023 elections. Go back to the people, talk to them on the importance of this electoral system we don't get. Let the woman they aware. Maybe with this, we not for reach to this level. Before this time, the woman they don't take the center stage. We do we own level best, but we don't reach all. And then they trust them. Now that makes them say, well, una will represent in the parliament. And for any laws they make, they for come back to the community people and talk to them, say, now this and this to go on. Yeah. And so, but you get some areas definitely we we see honorables and you go back to the community people and talk to them, say, now these laws that we don't put in place, they even educate them, they need for tell them. Yeah, because they talk say ignorance of the law is no excuse. So the people need for aware. And their representation there and follow them pass the law and then come back to the community and talk to them. So now that made them live and give them all some of their allowances for go back to the communities, not to for go build school, no, if they do an out of them goodwill, but they need for go back to they need for educate the members, the electorates, what waiting to happen.
Okay, so finally we don't talk.
Yeah.
So just one way I will get honorable. If you say we get this time for let talk, so you don't get enough time.
Yeah.
So we kind the program now.
All right.
You want follow it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's in the legacy where you want left for woman and girl picking in as well?
It's so much. Of
Okay.
course, I mentioned say we don't make bikini. Wey dem for don go, we don abort boku early marriages and wey the pikin dem dey now na university. That alone na a legacy. I can just sit down and send audio, oh Madam Fatmata, thank you very much. Wey you don make I don reach this stage. I don, yes. And e go interesting for know say with the younger pikin dem wey dey mentor, when dem pikin dem can get holidays dem go back na dem communities dem. Then we go help for talk to the pikin dem, let them see reason for do more na their education life. And so that na one good legacy. Another one I dey tell you say we get safe spaces there. And then safe spaces there we dey try for do permanent structures, because you know when you talk about safe spaces, maybe we learn school, we learn community, but now we want to get a permanent structures. Now some of them will communities there. We with the support of Irish Shade we dey do now. We get two way almost there on the completion stage, and we also will start two next year. We want for see them safe spaces in there, well equipped, and then communities in there, so that the woman them and then communities and they use and the girl picking and use them. And these now structures then we do all we make mention of the children support. The paramount chief then give the woman in the land for building things again. And also and then provide the local materials. We then support the aim for talk to the people and for let them provide the local materials. And so we believe say when we exit, we get a good legacy we have. And besides, Falaba district women, maybe na me go exit the chair, but we get other people who will represent. Remember, say I tell you say Falaba district women's network na indigenous organization. Yeah, we do na Falaba district. So na Falaba organization and we for Falaba people. And so me go exit, but the organization still there. Now that make we get with permanent office space, not to rent with the rent. We get an office space where we don't bill with Falaba women data. And so these are legacies. So even if me back out, the people then will say, oh no, not left this building.
And this not there in it, or you build this office.
Then we not left this building here for let pray. Then we continue with the good work. Now that make we get Boku woman them we now staff them. Of course, we don't want for let the man them Boku no organization pass the woman. We talk about women's empowerment. And so we deliberate in the actions then what we do. And we put more woman there than man there. And even we volunteers then we get more woman then because we believe say now woman then we for talk to woman then and then get waiting in mind.
Okay, so thank you very much. My name is Fatmata B Turay, and today it don't take me through a lot of eye openers then, and the topic we will discuss on a leading change from the grassroots perspective and a young journey for empower rural women them and also transform communities. It don't tell you a lot of things they will need from you about what they do and how come they win them the 50 most influential award. So you don't see yourself don't judge and don't say she is fully empowered and it don't do a lot for Falaba women. So we want to applaud you and say a very big thank you for taking time today.
It's my pleasure.
For can sit today and discuss and you unfold Boku development things the way you don't they do na Falaba. Thank you very much. We hope forget you another time for can discuss on something different from which we talk here today. So we other guests have been Mariama, Honorable Mariama Zombo, we are the member of Parliament for Pujehun district. And they talk about the constitution, talk about the constitution reforms and also women's representation, where it be the support the PR system. We say the PR system we're able to make more women in our parliament and for ensure say they make better laws for women them. The debate they continue again tomorrow in our parliament and we'll go for go live and give you an update. The constitution for concern everybody and everybody for making input and for see say we get a constitution where they reflect the people of Sierra Leone.